Yeah, send me to you. It's on Facebook, but we're live at the coffee cup. Here.
All right.
Live coffee cup in downtown Boulder City. We have episode 71 of Boulder with Travis Robinson. And our special guest, Al Stevens.
Yeah.
The founder, the father of the coffee cup here.
Say that with a smile.
Yeah. Hey, no. Al, we're gonna spare you the, we're not gonna talk about pneumonia or all the pills that Al and I have to take on a daily basis to survive. But we're be optimistic here. But Al, what's your big dream for Boulder City?
Well, I'd like to see that the whole downtown area becomes so vibrant.
Yeah.
We all employ a lot of people and bring people from the valley up to Boulder City. I'd like to see the city council get on board with the off-road vehicle being able to go onto the streets. It's a very big deal in Nevada with the Golden State Trail. Silver State Trail.
Well, it didn't pass the initial.
No.
Didn't the public voted no?
Right.
Yeah.
Although in the state,
it's just advisory though. They can do
it's
anything
advisory,
right?
yeah. And in the state legislature, it's in right now for OHVs to be able to go on all the streets anywhere in the state. So something may happen there, but we do have a trail that goes all the way around the state of Nevada, which would be very good for business all around. And I look forward to it. That's my big dream right there. Just keeping downtown vibrant, employing people, and everybody don't throw their cigarette butts on the ground. That'd be a big thing.
Yeah. Well, this is vibrant. There's nothing like this in Boulder City. This is about as vibrant. I was always wondering, so what's the story of all of these water skis? Is there a particular special water ski here?
Well, they're all important. Each one has a story. I only have one ski in the restaurant that's mine.
Oh yeah?
And it's on the other side. Yeah, it's a Conley hook. But all the other skis are donated to us from our customers and friends, and they're really valuable skis. Some of them. They're ridiculous. Some of the race skis in here, the ski racing that my son was involved with, they're about $1,500 a hit without the boots on them.
Right.
So a lot of the slalom skis though are just from our regular customers that just had a ski and just underneath their bed in the bedroom and donated it to us.
Well, these are like wood, mahogany. They're beautiful.
They're beautiful. That's the way skis were built in originally, and then in the mid-70s they started switching to the glass and composite skis. So
what's the oldest ski here?
The oldest ski is on the other side of the restaurant, and it's the only ski in the whole restaurant that I bought.
Oh yeah.
And I bought it from Glenna next door. When I first opened the restaurant, they're wood skis with wooden skegs.
Wow.
So it's an amazing. I don't know when they were made, but I just knew that they should hang in the coffee cup.
Right.
From the beginning to the modern. So. That's some of the stories, but everything is pretty much. And the surfboards.
Yeah, surfboards.
The surfboard, this board hanging on the wall
that's a great long board,
behind me is my board that I had built when I was 14 years old.
Really?
And I'm almost 69 now, so my original surfboard.
That's pretty
And so I retired it, but I have other boards at home. I have 3 or 4 more boards at home that I would use, but haven't been able to get in the water in a while. So. But paddleboarding, we have a lot of stand-up paddleboards for the lake. All right.
So what's the biggest wave you ever caught on that board? There's got to be a story on that board.
Well,
it ever hit you on the head?
I
remember my first surfboard when I came up one day. Where's my board? When you're in the water, it hits you in the head, then you get water up your nose. It's like the worst.
I've gone through every kind of wipeout you could do. I'd say the biggest wave maybe was in Huntington Beach, maybe 8 or 10 foot wave, and I caught it, and then it was going so fast that I fell off and lost my board for about a half hour. I'm just flailing in the water trying to get back to the beach, and then find my board. That's a little bit. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, most people don't realize, you don't remember your epic rides. You remember your epic wipeouts.
You
remember how long you didn't come up.
I'm alive.
I have a couple epic rides, but one was in Newport Beach. The Santa Ana offshore wind, and went out and caught the wave and made the churn, and then I got barreled, you know. And so I was all squatted down. And when I came out of the wave, people on the beach were cheering, like, "Yeah, what a great job!" Like, "Ma," you know. Yeah, but that's epic to me, you know. Yeah, that was. It wasn't that big, maybe 4 foot, but it was the best. I remember that almost as clear as day, you know. I mean, remember the epic? Yeah, I was all squatted down like that, you know. I was probably like 18 years old or so. It wasn't very old, but I do remember it. You know? 50 years ago.
If you're riding the barrel, you're riding the barrel.
You don't forget. Now, if I was to go out now and catch a little ankle biter, I'd be happy, you know.
Right. Not as picky.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah.
No, so like, you know, like, is there like a favorite? Well, is there like a special favorite object in here that's like magical or?
For me? Well, I think not really. I think the whole thing is. I couldn't pick out one thing, you know, other than, you know, the surfboard. You know, that's probably my most cherished possession in regards to my past. You know, it's very important. The first board I had made for me. Right. Custom made by Dick Brewer.
Oh, is it Dick Brewer board? Really?
Yeah, Dick Brewer. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That board is featured. Featured in a flyer for the surf museum in Oceanside, and the board was in that flyer. And I was a member of the museum back then. And I was. They did an article called "Landlocked Surfer," and it was on myself and Tay Deering. Used to run the rec center, so yeah, we both surfed together. We'd leave here early in the morning, like 4 in the morning, and drive clear to the beach, surf, and then sometimes come home. Yeah, I mean, and we were dedicated, you know.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, those were the days.
I mean, that is really cool when you have a surfboard rack in Boulder City.
Oh yeah. I can remember.
That's a rare sight.
Yeah, it's like when you pull into town, and then the next day or two, they go, "Man, I saw you going down the street. I saw you. You're the only guy with a board." You know?
Yeah. You know, I found that you want to be cool in Nevada. Just strap a canoe to your the top of your truck, and then drive up into the mountains.
Yeah.
People ask you, "Whoa, what are you gonna?" You just never know when you hit a body of water.
Yeah,
we're ready.
That's right.
You know. No, that's what I remember. Epic ride. I mean, my epic wipeout was in Pipeline. You know.
Oh my God.
We're like friends were body, and it was like kind of mellow day. You know, like maybe 6-7 feet.
Wow.
It wasn't too bad.
That's big,
and then
man.
all of a sudden, like, you know, you sit there and the one everybody goes, "Holy shit!" Everybody goes. Then the waves start coming in. Like, oh, everybody's just like,
caught in the inside.
The inside, everybody's
rushing.
You're scratching to get out. You know.
You know, you're just kind of going over the wave, and you go, and then the spray is coming over you. You come over this side, you go, "Oh, that's real for me," you know. But we're sitting there.
I've had a few of those on the longboard where you're scratching so hard when you go up. You're like holding on the nose of the board. And you come out the other side, you're going, "Oh my God, I made it!" Then you look around on the carnage behind you, you know, with all the guys dying in the water. That's usually me, you know.
Like, you know, but you know, sitting out there and I'm going, you know, in my mind it's like, I'm going to go in the next wave. I'm going to grab because I'm never going to get out of here if I don't grab the next wave. And my friend goes, you know, he turns around and goes, "Oh, look at you!" And I take off in this wave. It's the biggest wave of the day, 12-foot wave at Pipeline.
Oh my God!
You know, and then all.
Did you make it?
No.
You got worked over.
No. I caught the wave. I went down the face. I'm looking at the tube coming down there, and my body just like separates from the board.
Oh yeah.
Your body, my board made it all the way to the bottom, but my body fell faster than the board.
Oh my God! Down and
just
up
down,
and worked over like a washing machine.
Just like rolling around and.
That's funny.
Oh, you know you've done well once you hit the bottom.
Oh yeah, when you
push out.
I like coral and stuff.
When you crawl up on the shore, somebody brings you to your board, and you go, "Oh man, dude, that was the most epic wipeout I've ever seen in my life."
I love it.
It's a completely different place.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well.
But the ocean, and that was so cool about like surfing and what it's like. It's
good energy, you know.
It's like
all the negative ions at the water, you know, really charge you up. You know. If you ever want to feel great, you got to get in the water.
Right.
Get charged up.
Charged up.
Yep, that's what I think anyway.
So what made you want to get into the to the restaurant business?
You know, it was kind of like by accident, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I was working for a wholesale sausage and fabricating company down in Las Vegas, as a meat cutter.
Uh-huh.
My wife was a bartender over here at Shannon's Pasta Pub when it was a pub. It's now Evans Grill.
Oh, yeah.
And one of my customers was the coffee cup, the original one down here.
Uh-huh.
And I see her go every Tuesday morning, have a cup of coffee with Joy Crow. And she just said, I'm thinking about selling the business. I'd like to get out of it. And the restaurant business. And I'm thinking, well, it sounds kind of interesting. I know a lot about the restaurant business because I deliver to restaurants.
Right.
I'm around a lot of restaurant people. So I talked to my wife, and we went, honest to God, she came out of work, we went over and stood on the corner right over here.
Oh, yeah?
I said, see that business over there? What do you think about us controlling our own life?
Oh, controlling
instead of being under the, you got to be to work at this time.
3 kids?
Yeah. This is, we had 2, Terry and Lindsay, but they were like 10.
Yeah.
That was 25 years ago. Wow. So they were young and maybe 10 years old. And Joy and her husband, we went out to breakfast one of the next days down in Las Vegas, so no one could hear us. And we talked it over. We arrived at a price. We went to the credit union. Credit union okayed the amount of money we wanted to get for the cafe. And we were leasing the building from Ida Browder Kelly.
Really? The daughter?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So we were able to assume the lease that she had.
Right.
Ida didn't like that, but there was nothing in the lease that said we couldn't do it. So we basically bought the business. I kept working at the sausage company, Best Sausage, and I'd do prep work every Wednesday night, and I washed dishes on Saturday and Sunday for 2 years. I was a dishwasher, and Carrie was a waitress.
Right.
And we had a couple, only about 4 employees, and had to deal with Ida Browder Kelly on about a monthly basis.
What was she like?
She was. I'm gonna lay it out there. She was a real bitch. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Everybody loves her, but she was a tyrant.
But she was the daughter of Ida Browder.
Everybody loves the idea of
she had red hair, wore lots of makeup, dangly earrings, and smelled like Sprouse Ritz. I mean, it was just.
Oh yeah.
It was just, and mind you, I'm a man, and she'd come up and go, I need to talk to you, Sonny. And I'd go, whoa, I'm not Sonny, I'm Al. We'd go outside, and we'd have words, I'd try to go, hey, I'd be trying to be the nice guy. I'm trying to cause wars with her. But she didn't, she was just a real devil to deal with. I mean, I know a lot of people loved her. But man, it was a tough.
So tell us about the boudoir upstairs.
Yeah. Oh,
what is happening? What is that?
Well, what that is that was actually when Ida's mother built the building. She made that room upstairs for Ida Browder Kelly to do her homework. So there was a desk up there. And
I heard you had a hookah up there.
No.
That's what I heard.
No. It wasn't the Boulder City Hash Lounge?
No, nothing like that. It was all storage for paper cups and styrofoam. There was an old cigarette machine up there. I mean, I'm telling you, it was just full of junk. I mean, you couldn't even get it. I filled the dumpster with just the junk that came out of it. And but Ida told, because I asked Ida, what was this? Was this like a hookah lounge, or what the hell was it up there? I mean.
Oh, the illusion is shattered.
No, it was just her where she did homework.
And she did her up there.
Now you can. One thing she said to me, and it was hilarious. She was 7 years old when she started doing her homework up there, according to her.
Yeah.
And I said, God, Ida, wasn't it kind of hot? And she goes, you're damn right it was hot.
Yeah,
that's a stupid question. But that was Ida, she was either really, really mean or really, really nice. So I've seen both sides of her.
Nothing in between.
Yeah, but when it came to money or renegotiating the lease or trying to buy the building, forget it. She turned into a real B word.
Real B to B.
Yeah, sorry, no editing on that one. But
no editing.
Yeah, but we tried to buy that building, the whole thing from her for years, but it was one of the best things that happened is when the owner of this building, Dave, I can't remember his last name, but anyway, he approached us at the credit union. We were coming out of the credit union. He goes, how would you like to buy the coffee cup? You know, I mean, move the coffee cup to the, what the hell is this called?
Yeah.
Happy Days.
Happy Days, right.
And I said, yeah, let's think about that. So it only take about 2 seconds to think about it.
Yeah.
And
You're like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually more workable space.
Yeah, so
all those levels.
Yeah, and then we did was just started. We ended up buying it from him. We bought the building. We didn't buy the business because he had no business. It was dead.
It was dead.
Yeah, we were doing it all down there, and then so when
So
we
wasn't very happy at Happy Days.
yeah, no, it wasn't very happy at Happy Days. And
The Fonz is gone.
Yeah, all there was a checkerboard floors and dead movie stars on the window.
Oh yeah.
You know, I had dead movie stars on all the, you know, Elvis and all these movie stars, all dead ones. Yeah, you know. And I remember coming here and go, man, fluorescent lights, dead movie stars, and a checkerboard floor has got to go. You know, it wasn't us, you know. So it's already started transforming into what we have here now. You know, so.
And transforming. I mean, it's like this, you know. I mean, there's this whole, you know, like. I mean, this is you want. I know, you know, it's like you want to find the state of Boulder City. Come to the coffee cup, you know.
Oh.
You know.
Well, what happened with the coffee cup is, you know, not only it's become kind of a little bit of a hub. With this circle of knowledge in the morning, you know, all the old guys
they've been coming in,
and they've been coming in and
well, you know what the wives call it? The Dead Peckers Club.
Dead Peckers Club. That sounds pretty good, man. That's funny. I'm gonna remember that. Yeah, that's good, man. Yeah, that's the. Yeah, you get a lot of opinions.
Circle of knowledge.
I've got to admit, circle of knowledge. I'm going to tell them that. Anyway, that's. It just kind of became a hub for what's going on. You know, we have a lot of news crews coming in, interviews Terry all the time. And, Yeah, Channel 8 is one of their favorite spots is to come here, and they interviewed him like the other day about the elections.
I love like the bottom. I mean. You know, the bottomless cup of coffee. I mean, that is such an you know, there's no place else in the world where you can get there and they just keep coffee.
Yeah.
Because it's like the restaurant reaching out to you and saying, here, you're welcome. You know,
Yeah.
just come here. And
Yeah, that's one of our big deals, too, is that my wife, Carrie, she really fought raising the price of coffee. It started off with $1 for a cup of coffee. Right? And we just recently, now I think it's $2.50. The coffee cost us so much that we had to raise the price. We could not operate without raising it. Right. We make a little bit of money on it, but not what you'd think. You know, it's not like one of those you got a gold mine, you know, type of thing.
Right.
But like the old guys,
coffee cup.
like the old guys at the Circle of Knowledge, they'll think it's $1.
Right.
So they leave $1.25. You know. They leave a 25-cent tip.
Yeah.
But the girls all love them, and they're good guys, and they always treat the girls with a lot of respect. And, But our customers overall are the best people on the planet. I mean, they're friendly, they're happy.
Well, and you've given so much to the community, you know, like when my son was sick, you know, kind of reached out there and then just, you know, it's just family, you know, it's like you're one of the places that make Boulder City feel like family.
Yeah, my wife and son and all of them, my daughter, we have a lot of things that are behind the scenes that go on that we donate to in the community because we got to give back. You just can't take, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and so, you know, we donate a lot of money to different causes, you know, that are important to us, or even a kid that can't afford a uniform, like, you know, for T-ball or something like that, or shoes, we'll buy them for them.
Right.
If they come to us, or we find out about it, or the latest thing was, I don't even know if we ended up buying any, but like the elementary school over here just had their yearbook, you know, they pass them out.
Right.
Well, a lot of kids can't afford the $35 for the yearbook.
$35 for a yearbook?
Yeah.
Elementary, really.
So some of the parents can't afford that, so we just put the word out to the powers that be over there. If there's any yearbooks that are left over, we'll buy all of them.
Really?
Yeah, all of them. You know, I don't know how many that might be. It could be 30, it could be 10. It doesn't matter. We'll buy them, and then you can give them. Give them out because they know what kids are needy and not. So then that way they'll have a yearbook. And the most rewarding thing is when we'll have kids come in and they'll go, you know, Mr. Stevens, thank you so much for my yearbook, you know, and that is the best thing you could ever have happen. Right?
Can you sign it?
Yeah, let me autograph that for you.
In my yearbook.
Yeah.
No, I remember that was a big deal.
Yeah.
Like just being in.
Do they have the kid
signing
pictures
party.
in that yearbook though for the elementary school?
Yeah. It's a real deal. Yeah.
Yeah. They have, you know, I mean, that's one of the great things about, like in the paper, you know, every year when the graduating classes, like the kid pictures. You know?
Yeah, they've got their first grade or kindergarten pictures. Yeah. Small town, you can do that. You know.
Yeah.
Love it.
Well, should I go for question number 2?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So Al, what is your superpower?
Superpower.
Yeah. The cape is coming up. I can see.
Man, I don't think I have one. You know. Superpower, man. I don't think I have one really. I think.
Oh, you gotta have a superpower. Everybody has a superpower.
I don't know. I think maybe it might have to do with work, but it's just.
Well, this is like the second generation. I actually really think that, you know, your kids are running the business now.
I think that superpower is just being able to see the need. If you see the need, you know, being able to just see someone's face or see their body language. You can just feel that someone's in need, or we need something, or our help needs something. You know, or sometimes we've helped our help. You know, but you can detect that they might be down or something like that, you know.
Okay.
But that's maybe just intuition, you know, would be the superpower, you know, just trying to be.
Well, there's so many people that make, like, how many employees do you have here?
I believe we have 22 or 23 now.
Yeah.
And all the employees are stellar. Yeah. I mean, like the waitresses are awesome, and the wait staff, of course, I just said that it was awesome, but the backup, you know, the bus people are amazing, and they're all generally very talented. They could be dancers. They're almost all of them are A students. They're just an amazing group of kids, and you know, I mean, we've had 3 of them get back from Europe. You know, one went to one of the waitresses was over there a month. You know, taking advanced yoga classes in Italy and going to Sicily. And we've got several of our waitresses. One is a nurse now. She put herself through school here.
Wow.
And then we have one girl that is working here. She's a CrossFit nut, really built, and she is in her second phase of being a nurse. She's going to school. And she'll be a nurse. And so we've had several girls working their way through school for that. And school teachers and social workers. And so it's amazing the people we have. And the guys in the back are amazing cooks. We pay them way more than anybody. Minimum wage is not a word around here, you know. We go way over minimum wage. Although the waitresses are a little above minimum wage, but their tips make up a big portion of it. But the guys in the back, not only do they cook and get paid really good, but then the girls can tip them at the end of the day if so desired, you know, because they feel that they made the food come out, and it looks good and it tastes good, so they should be rewarded.
Right.
And the other thing, my daughter preaches to all the girls and it's always been a thing in our family, is greed is an ugly emotion. It should not belong in anybody's vocabulary. You want to share what you have.
Right.
You know, greed is an ugly emotion.
And I hear Terry's really awesome with a clogged toilet.
Excellent with
That's a superpower.
That's a superpower. Right?
That's super unclogging toilets.
You think restaurant business is about serving food? It's really about plumbing.
Oh man. Every day is about addressing problems.
Yeah.
There's always something breaking, or it's never any story with the bathrooms, of course. You know, it's because they get a workout. Let's face it. Yeah,
right.
It's like
I like the signs.
Oh yeah. Yeah, pee here.
Here's like a Target.
Yeah, my son puts a sign in there in the men's bathroom where to pee in the urinal, so it doesn't destroy the bathroom. Yeah. Don't spit in the urinal. You know, do you that at home, Mike? Man, you that bad at home? But yeah, that's some of the restaurant things. You know, and developing the recipes. You know, with the guys, it's been good, you know.
I bet you that's fun coming up with new dishes. I mean what is it? The carne asada.
Pork chili verde.
The pork chili verde.
Yeah, how did that recipe come about?
Well,
that's kind of like your
signature dish.
Dish.
Well, what happened was when I worked at the little coffee cup down here, we used to have specials on the weekend.
Right.
And I used to make up something that wasn't on the menu.
Okay.
And I have a knack for knowing what things should taste like if you're going to do it. So
it should taste like.
I want it to taste like this. So I started cooking the pork chili verde, and it just kept growing and growing. And then so we moved down here. We put it on a special almost every weekend, and it just kept getting bigger and bigger. And pretty soon, Guy Fieri from Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives heard about it, and we came in and did the show all based around that recipe and a few others.
You're making a huge pots, right?
Yeah, we cook it in a giant, I'd say they're like 3-gallon pots.
Yeah.
Now we're making about 12 gallons a week. We started off, we were making about a gallon, that was all. Then it just kept growing and growing and growing. Now it's over the top. It's just like
chili verde.
Yeah, and then the gravy is like, could be 10, 12 gallons a week. They make gravy every day, all fresh, with the roux, the sausage, and the huevos ranchero sauce is a takeoff from the chili verde. And although
this isn't is this a family recipe or?
It's all mine. I decided to come up with it.
Oh, what do we have here today?
We got the short on cash.
Short on cash.
It ain't short on nothing.
Yeah, my daughter came up with the name of short on cash. It's always, you get a little bit of everything. You know, you get the pancake, the egg, and the bacon.
Oh yeah.
And it's reasonably priced. So that's the name, short on cash.
Right.
Oh, it's got everything with the sunny side up. Perfect.
Yeah, that's we gotta like salmonella. No, sunny side up is kind of a European thing. Most Euros that come in will order sunny side up. I like them over easy, just a little more than that. The bacon is a special bacon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the bacon.
The bacon's it's a thick slice bacon. It's called 10 to 12 slice count. So if in 1 pound, there'll be 10 to 12 slices.
Right.
So just visualize yourself going to the supermarket and buying bacon. Well, you get like 25 slices in a pound. So it's really thin, So this is, excuse me, nose is running. But anyway, the pancakes are special.
Yeah, they're really special.
What's happening with the pancakes is the original owner of the coffee cup, not the first guy, but Joy Crow. She had a special recipe she would use, and it's
with the pancakes.
Yeah, and what it is, it's buttermilk pancake mix with
Belgian
Belgian waffle mix mixed into it. And the Belgian waffle mix is super expensive. So we build everything off of the buttermilk, and then it's Belgian waffle mix.
Kind of mix, or not even half and half?
I'd say it's not half and half, maybe.
Was the Belgian
6 to 1, maybe.
What does the Belgian waffle mix actually do?
It's really sweet.
Sweet. Okay,
sweet.
So
it's sweet.
It's so sweet.
Right.
It rises the same and everything, but I don't know if you ever noticed, but like if you were to get a waffle, it would just actually taste a little different because of the way it's cooked. The flavor profile changes in the waffle.
Flavor profile.
Yeah. No. I had the waffle this morning.
Yeah. You did?
Yeah. Oh, I had to divert because somebody said, I was at Toto's the other day, and I said, hey, you gotta, a Father's Day, and I said, we're gonna have a fried ice cream, and they didn't have it. I just wanted something sweet, So we can make you a waffle. I go, a waffle?
Yeah.
This is after a carne asada steak. I don't know, a waffle doesn't sound right to me, But but ever since last night I'm going, I gotta have a waffle. So I said, I asked him if I could have a waffle.
It'd be nice if you have the waffle with the ice cream on it. We do that a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pancakes with whipped cream on them a lot.
It's like the chewiness, but it's not tough chewy, you know what I mean? The pancakes. They're
texture,
so light and
fluffy.
Good?
Light,
insanely good.
Yeah,
insanely good.
But they have that, it's really hard to get that kind of chewiness without getting too chewy.
With my grandkids, I'll take some of this home, and I mix it up at home, and I have this big griddle, and the kids eat silver dollar pancakes, and Kyra and Cruz, the grandkids,
Oh, yeah,
they'll
yeah.
eat, honest to God, 20 to 22 of these a piece.
Oh, yeah?
Little silver dollars, about that big.
Yeah,
And it just
they like
keeps
the
going.
crispy edges, maybe.
They just like it any way they're cooked,
You don't make like Mickey Mouses or anything.
No, none of that. They're not. They don't want to eat Mickey. That's yeah. I just always made these silver dollars for them ever since they were really little, and they still to this day love their silver dollar pancakes.
Oh, yeah.
So, and they like helping too. They'll help mix the mix in a bowl. And
I also that's the kind of the secret of pancakes is the mix. You gotta get it. You can't over mix it.
Yeah, and then there's also when we mix it, it rises. So when you make it, you better get it into your containers because it's going to turn into an eruption. If you don't, it could be like a mushroom cloud coming out of the pot.
Stop rising right out of the container.
Yeah, but we make so much of this. I'm telling you, we make probably, I don't know, man, at least 4 gallons a day.
Wow.
That's a big, huge container like that, real big, and then they divide it up. But we have. Just it's constant, pancakes all day long, waffles and pancakes all day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you look at the griddle back there, and it'll just be pancakes all over it. It's like no room for the hash browns even. They're just cooking pancakes.
Right.
It's just
Is
amazing.
that the number one sellers pancakes here?
I think you have to kind of go along with that. Yeah, that's a big deal. The pancakes. Everybody that has them. I don't eat them myself, although I do like them. I just don't eat them, and I'm around it. It's kind of like a cook when he's cooking doesn't generally even eat when he's done. You'll find that most cooks don't eat. They do a little tasting while it's being cooked, and the satisfaction comes from seeing people eat.
Right.
Or enjoying it, or when they tell you how good it is, or it's very rewarding. It's much like our Bloody Mary mix that we've developed,
Oh yeah.
My wife started the recipe, and the kids have helped develop it, and then we started bottling it, as you've maybe seen.
Well,
few
and there's that
bottles
whole ecosystem here during the weekend,
Oh my God!
People are waiting here, and they got Bloody Marys out here.
It's amazing.
They're coming here to eat pancakes.
Oh yeah.
Man, you just get carved, licking them up, and get them.
Yeah, they don't care anymore. We'll call them, like, hey, Mr. Jones, your table's ready to go. We don't care. We already had a couple Bloody Marys, man. I don't give a, damn, man. I'm feeling cool,
Ready to go.
I'm groovy right now. They'll be sitting at the bar, and we call their table, and say, Bob, your table's ready. Yeah, all right. Well, whatever. Just bring the food over here. I don't need to go sit down anymore. This past weekend though was a tough one with Father's Day. We get a lot of, you have to long waits, and people get really upset because you have to wait long. They say, how long's the wait? And we'll go, 45 minutes. They'll go, oh my God. I don't know if I wait. So they start waiting, and then they come in and start checking with the hostess. Where am I on the list? Where am I on the list? You said 45 minutes. I've been waiting 55 minutes. And these people over here, I've seen them all day. And you're going, okay, they're with their families, and they waited.
Right.
So you got to.
Yeah.
And sometimes we do have to ask some of our campers. I mean, they're camping at the table.
That's right.
Hey, I see you're done chewing.
Turn down the Wi-Fi, everybody.
Yeah. I always say, hey, if you're done chewing, maybe it's time to get up. But no, we generally ask them, we really need this table. I hate. It's really hard for us to do that.
Right.
But we have to do it sometimes.
Right.
We don't mean anything bad by it. We're not kicking anybody out. We just be mindful. We used to have signs on the table that said if you're done eating.
No camping allowed.
Yeah, no camping. Yeah, could you go use your cell phones maybe outside? Everybody's texting, taking pictures of food.
Reception's better outside.
Yeah.
Whether you like
So.
Okay. Well, anyway, this was episode 31. What else even?
Okay.
No, 71.
71.
I'm thinking about we're training. You're 31. We're 71. No.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
cheers. It's over?
Thank you.
It's over. That was
Oh
half
my
an hour.
God, I can't believe it.
Like,
Just
with
like
this.
that.
Was easy.
Episode 71. Al Stevens.
Thank you, Boulder City. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
6? Okay, perfect.
No, we've done this like 70. I don't even believe.
It is hard to believe.
Yeah,
I love it.
71. 71. Yeah. 71.
Wow, that's amazing.
That
is pretty amazing.
Wow.
Somehow we pulled off.
We got, Meg from the LVCVA coming in next week.
Wow.
And so that's a big deal.
Yeah.
We get that little girl coming in.
I love that.
And then we're going to have Amy Wagner on the first high school, the high school principal.
Oh, very good.
This is the